Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to create a WhatsApp chatbot which can automate a WhatsApp conversation. Whenever you receive a new query from the customers, automatically the reply will be sent. Now here I'm supposing that I'm running an insurance business and I'm going to send a query from the WhatsApp to check whether the AI agent which I've created is working fine or not. So here I'm going to send a question like which health insurance is best for senior citizen. I've sent this message, let's wait for the reply. Here I've received this message, great question. Choosing the best health insurance for senior citizen depends more on the policy features and insurer terms than a single best brand. You see, it has provided me a detailed message about this, the query which I've asked. I'm going to ask another question. Does insurance cover floods and accidents? I've sent this message, let's wait for the reply. It says short answer, accidents yes, many secure life plans cover accidents, floods not explicitly listed in secure life's summary. Flood cover depends on specific policy, and then it has again provided me the detail about explaining all the details. I'm going to ask a final question here. What documents are required for claim settlement? I have sent this message, let's wait for the reply. Documents required for claim settlement depend on the type of claim. Based on Secure Life's reference material, here are the commonly requested document and these are the documents. You see, this is how my AI agent is replying to all the queries in a detailed format. And if you also want to learn how you can create this AI agent for your business such that this WhatsApp conversation and the repetitive queries get resolved and automated quickly, then you have to create this AI agent using Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to learn how you can do this, then let's start creating this from the beginning. Here in this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to build an AI agent which can automate the WhatsApp conversation for your business. For this, you simply have to visit first Pabbly Chatflow, and to visit it, you have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 credits free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 credits and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that too forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page will appear from where I have to go towards this Pabbly Chatflow access now, and I will land it towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where I will be able to find the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add a WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number. Click on this WhatsApp connect, which is a preferred method, or you can also use a manual token to connect your Pabbly Chatflow to your WhatsApp. If you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left-hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Now we are going to create this AI agent. So for that, on the left-hand side, we have this option of AI assistant. Let's open this. After landing towards this page, I'm going to click on this Add AI Assistant, and I'm going to name it as AI Agent for your business, and then simply click on this Add AI Assistant. Here I'm landed towards this page from where I'm going to start creating this AI assistant. First, I have to select the instructions. So over here, I'm going to select the instruction type as AI agent. You can select the instructions according to the requirement. Then the instructions are automatically added. You can enhance the instructions according to the requirement again. Then we have this AI configuration, under which the first one is temperature. Set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use will be OpenAI. The model will be GPT-5 mini. You can set this again according to the requirement. And then we have this API key. Now I am on the paid version of OpenAI, and it is necessary that you also have the same. I have entered my API key, and I'm going to click on this connect. You will see OpenAI key saved successfully. In the help desk, a hyperlink is provided, and if I click on this, I will be redirected towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all, and then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you have to copy and paste that over here. Then we have this AI assistant settings. So over here, I have toggle on this header message and the footer message. If I provide the message will start displaying. For now, I do not require, so I'm going to toggle this off. Then we have the stop keyword. Now when the user do not want to get the replies from the AI agent, they can simply send this word. I'm going to enter this word, and then I'm going to press enter enter. In this manner, I have added this word. You can add as many as words as you want, and then whenever the user will send, the AI agent will stop replying or the query will be escalated to human support. Then we have this retry attempt. So over here, when the API is not responding or when the AI agent is not able to resolve the queries, then the retry attempt is given to give another attempt to the query so that the AI agent can resolve it. The valid range is 1 to 10. Then we have this fallback message. So I am here to assist with questions related to company information or support. This is the fallback message which I have entered. What you can do, you can also add the contact details over here. Moving on towards the next part, here we have this knowledge source. So I'm going to select it as upload file. I'm going to click on this cloud and then I'm going to upload the file. Now I have already downloaded this file. I'm going to click on this add new file, click on this cloud, and then I'm going to go towards the downloads and then I'm going to open this. In this manner, I have uploaded the file by clicking on this upload file. I'm going to select and insert this, and in this manner I have uploaded the file. If I open the file which I have created, AI WhatsApp chatbot for insurance agency, then we have this company information, company name, industry, founded, headquarters, and then we have about the company mission, vision, all the details over here. You can see all the details, and I have created this knowledge base in such a manner where I have provided the details of the services, my business, how to reply, how to handle the queries, everything, contact details, company information, and everything. And you have to create your knowledge base in this manner only, very detailed knowledge base, using which your AI agent is going to reply to the queries. After which you have to go towards this file, click on this download, and you have to download this in .txt or .pdf format. After downloading this, you have to upload over here, just in the manner I have uploaded this. Then we have this assistant interface. So over here we have this heading name, subheading name. If you want to change, you can do that, and over here in the preview you can see it changing. Then we have this subheading, then we have this initial messages. You can add 2 initial messages, so using which your AI agent is going to reply to the user. Then we have this display by powered by Pabbly. If you want to keep it enable, you can enable this. If you want to keep it disable, you can disable this. Then we have this footer text where I have added the privacy policy, and in the footer link I have added the link to privacy policy. Then we have this user first message where I have added I need help. Now it is not necessary that whenever the user is sending I need help, only then the AI agent is going to resolve the queries. It is going to resolve the queries based on any message. Moving on towards the final part, here we have this styling. The theme mode is light. You can select it as dark, and you can see it changing over here. Then we have this assistant shape, circle, square, rounded, square. Then we have this assistant background color, text color, chat bubble, text color. You can set this according to the requirement. Then we have this header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and the background picture. You can set these according to the requirement again. Now after doing all this, you have to toggle on this button to keep this active, and then you have to save this. If you do not save this, all this will be lost. And also you can embed this AI assistant to your website using this code, and whenever someone clicks on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp conversation. Now after doing all this, we have to learn how we can enable this AI assistant to a particular chat, to a particular group, or to all the contacts. For that, I'm going to open this inbox in a new tab. So here, this is my chat. I'm going to toggle on this button, select the AI assistant which I've just created, save this. In this manner, I've enabled this AI assistant to this particular chat. Doing this manually and to particular chat is very time consuming. So that's why what we can do, we can enable this AI assistant to a particular group of contacts and to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side, we have the settings. I'm going to open inbox settings in a new tab. After landing towards this inbox settings, I'm going to scroll down, and over here I have this option of AI auto reply setting. I've kept this enable AI auto replies on, and then I have to select the list, and then I have to select the AI assistant. Add more rules, select another list and select another AI assistant to that list, or add more rules, select all the contacts and select another AI assistant to all the contacts. Simply save this. In this manner, I have enabled this AI assistant to a particular list and this AI assistant to all the contacts. So this is how we have created this AI agent. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching. Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.